Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, we will discuss about hybrid partition tables. With Oracle Database version 19c, a new concept called hybrid partition tables is being introduced. As the name implies, the partitions of hybrid partition tables can exist in both inside the Oracle database, in table spaces, and outside in external sources such as Linux files, files on Hadoop distributed file system, and files in cloud object storage. Hybrid partition tables enhance the functionality of partitioning for mixed big data scenarios where large portions of a table can reside in external partitions. The hybrid partition tables feature extends Oracle partitioning by enabling partitions to reside in both in Oracle database segments and in external files and sources. To accomplish this, the two concepts, external table functions and partitioning, have been integrated. Hybrid partition tables support all existing external tables, all existing external table drivers types for external partitions including Oracle Data Pump, Oracle Loader, Oracle HDFS, and Oracle Hive. Data stored in HDFS and Hive tables on Hadoop and Hive clients can be accessed as if that data was stored in tables in an Oracle database. As a prerequisite, you need to have access to a directory object in the database to access the external storage, external sources. To create hybrid partition tables, an extended external table syntax is used. Hybrid partition tables can be created with create table or alter table with the alter table command. For example, normally partition tables can be subsequently enriched with external partitions. A good introduction can be found in the manual, VLDB, and partitioning guide in the hybrid partition tables chapter of Oracle documentation. Among other things, the restrictions are also described. For example, operations like split, merge, and move are not allowed, and only single level partition with list and range is possible. A hybrid partitioning table is created with create table. The partition DEPT NO department number underscore 10 is an internal partition. Department number underscore 20 an external partition. For our we are talking about our example, which I will show you. So attributes, the clause external partition attributes specifies the driver, for example Oracle Loader, and the directory, for example home directory. Let's assume we have generated the data in the flat file, CSV file. So with the SQL plus command, set markup CSV, on or off, delimiter, character, quote, on, off. Data from tables can be easily listed in CSV format. So first we will check if the directory home exists. To see that, we will run the command in Oracle to see if directory exists or no. So command you can see in front of you. Select directory name, directory path from all directories. It will show you which directories are available. In general, you can use single level range and list partitioning methods when creating a hybrid partition table. A hybrid partition table with list partitions on the column department number is created in our example. So you can see first drop table if it is already exists, so otherwise no need to run this command. Then create table command, which is clearly showing the column names, and then external partition attributes to define the external partition driver, like here type Oracle loader and default directory, then reject limit unlimited, and then partition by list department number, and department number 10, as I told you earlier, it is internal, so it is defined as a normal partition. For department number 20, here we defined external location CSV file, and before that command we mentioned in our external partition attribute that we will use Oracle loader type driver, and directory we will use home. So whatever OS user we are using, its home directory, it will be used to create that CSV file. Then we can insert value to check how it will work, like insert into normal command, and then we are inserting values of department number 10, and then we can see the values existing in the table. It is showing 10 and 20 both department numbers as a normal table. So when an alter table command, the partitioning table can be subsequently enriched with external partitions. So in example, the external partition department number 30 is also added. So we make alter table, add partition department number 30, external default directory home location, we define the name .csv. You can read data from the external table partition department number 10 and insert, also update or delete data on the internal partition. Remember, you can only use DML operations on internal partition of a hybrid partitioning table because external partitions are treated as read-only partitions. Partition operations such as adding and dropping partitions is possible in a normal manner. To move data to an external source, you need to use an auxiliary external table with external table driver Oracle _ data pump instead. So in this example, these files have the names, like whatever you want to mention you can. Here I mention emp _ dept_20.exp or emp dept30.exp. The following example creates the file as we mentioned using the same procedure. So here again a drop is just to show that if table if already exists it will drop. You no need to run that command. So you can create table same like before, but here now we are defining driver type Oracle data pump, not Oracle loader. Okay, so now we will use data pump. Before we created CSV files, but with data pump we will mention default directory home and location is filename.exp because this is data pump. And again we mentioned reject limit unlimited, but here now we are defining as select column names from some table. So here we can see that this table also can be created by as select from any other table. So now we are able to create the hybrid partition table. The external partition DEPT2030 accesses the external files emp dept20.exp and emp dept30.exp, which we previously created with the auxiliary table and stored in home directory. Again you can see the commands create table. Here as you can see here we defined type again as a Oracle data pump, partition by list, and then we are defining partition. First partition is internal, and then second partition we defined values as a 20,30. External location we mentioned two files here .exp, 20 separate and 30 separate. So as you can see under one partition we are defining two different files as a external. So this is another way to create the multiple files. Altering partition tables to hybrid partition tables. A list partition table is converted into a hybrid partition table. We use a normal list partition table with the internal partition DEPT number 10. So you can see the command again, drop, no need to run for you if it is already not created. And then you can create table with some name as per your choice, and then columns, partition by list department number, and then partition department number 10 values 10. Insert into partition will work with the select. We are inserting here with simple select from another table. So to be able to include external partitions, the clause external partition attributes must first be added. So as you can see here with alter table, we created table as a normal partition table. Now we are altering and we are mentioning external partition attribute as a Oracle loader, default directory home, reject limit unlimited. We alter the table and we define the table that now we will use external partition attributes, and then in next step as a separate command we can run to add partition. As you can see here, alter table and then add partition department number 2030 values 20,30. External location we mentioned two different CSV files. First we created these files as a Oracle data pump as a exp. Here now we are creating as a Oracle loader, and we are mentioning here another way to create these files like with alter table. First we created with create table commands. So here you learn another way to create the external files. Now we will see the monitoring. As usual, you can display information about hybrid partition tables in Oracle database views. External tables, whether hybrid or not, can generally be listed with the view user / or all or dba underscore external underscore tables. So you can see command here, select table name, owner, type name from all external tables. So you can use as per your choice. You can use here user, you can use here all, you can use here DBA external tables. So here you can see it is showing all the external tables. with their owner and their type name, which method or which driver used to create them. If you only want to find out whether a table is hybrid partitioned, you can look it up in the data dictionary view, all underscore tables, and filter on the new column hybrid, as you can see in this command. So if you mention in where clause hybrid equals to yes, it will show only tables which have hybrid option enabled or which have hybrid partitions. And hybrid partitions can be also found in the data dictionary views such as all external tables, but in this external E is not there. As you can see, all external tables, all underscore external underscore tab underscore partitions, etc. Introduced with external partition tables. So you can see the query with user external part tables lists all partition external tables. So conclusion is that Oracle hybrid partition tables integrate internal partitions and external partitions into a single partition table. Classical internal partition tables in combination with Oracle external partition tables from a new table partitioning concept called hybrid partitioned tables. Appealing scenarios, especially with lifecycle management and the usage of cheaper storage solutions such as cloud object storages, can be achieved. As an example, CERN used this technology to leverage 1 petabyte of data with Oracle Autonomous Database. So this was the knowledge I want to share with you guys about hybrid partition tables. Hope you understand this and you will use them and you will get benefit of this. This is a very good option as I found it, because if you want to store some data in external partitions, so it is very helpful, especially when you have you can make external partition with different drivers like loader and data pump. This is very good feature and very good option. Thank you again for listening. Hope you will subscribe and you will continue listening to my videos. We will meet again in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Allah Hafiz.